So how do you promote your product? Where do people see your product usually?
We've been very much word of mouth companies in all these years, even though we've been around 20 years. It's the number one way I think people have come to know about us is, one thing is just the sheer longevity. Being around for 20 years, people know us because, well, because obviously we are in the departments, some of the department stores in the US, and the better department stores like Nordstrom, Bloomingdale's, Lord and Taylor. So they know us by just seeing us in the stores, and now more so with the internet, because we do have a website, so people get to know us about, find us from there. And having the store over here has made a big difference also. Difficult to quantify, but I think it has made a difference to the awareness of the brand. And even more than the awareness, I think it has given, even after 20 years, but I think having a website, having a retail store gives added legitimacy or added value
For the
to
presence.
the brand, added prestige or business to the brand.
And then next question, how did you find Michelle?
Through a business friend,
Yeah.
actually. She there's a leather agent over here in New York that we both know. She obviously, with her previous job, used to source leather from the same agent that I did.
Yeah, and that's how we get connected.
And that's how the connection came about.
So what was your inspiration for this
The
season?
collections. Well, Tusk has been, when I design a collection for Tusk, I always try to keep in mind that what's the heritage of the Tusk as a brand, and then it has an Indian inspiration, Indian history behind this brand. So I'm trying to think that how to merge the Indian inspiration and also infusing a little like American modern inspiration into the line as well. So when I design, I try to use a lot of like jewelry inspired things, like the hardware that we design, and the elephant logo that symbolize Tusk as a design original inspiration, and then slightly come out, go to see the trend show and see what's going on the trend right now, and kind of just bring it into my collections. So.
Okay. But is there any particular inspiration for this season, this spring season?
Well, this season, for fall and spring, I'm trying to make it more like, trying to bring in more like how do you say that, more like a rugged kind of inspired from.
More crafted.
No, crafted, yeah, more crafted. You can see there's a lot of wrapping details, and then a lot that we use is more, it's not as smooth as what is going on in the trend right now. We try to bring more of
And rusty looks.
Almost like an urban ruggedness or
urban,
something,
yeah.
So using, again, as a New York City backdrop. So one of the things I think the brand integrity has been to use leathers which feel as natural as possible. And I think
So
that's
it's
what
not
Michelle
as-
has, not as covered.
Right.
Where you can see the natural variations, whether it's in the grain, whether it's in the in the color, not as flat.
Right.
So that's been one of the things that we've always tried to have the integrity of the brand by making sure that the leathers or the materials we use more dimension
More
to the
texture
product,
to
more
it.
texture to the leather. I think that's a very good point, and I think that's
The pieces here are all for fall.
Yeah.
So you can see like the hardware and the texture.
I think one of the things that Michelle was saying that we are not trendy, so we are not off the moment. We don't want to be just the flavor of the month.
And then we try to catch that classic, sophisticated look for the brand as well. So it might not be as loud as what you see from Dior or Chanel, but I feel our philosophy is like trying to keep a consistency, like providing a sophisticated look for our customer. And then that's one good thing about our customer, like not good thing about our customer is that our customer is always looking for a different look, different things. Like they are not the customer they are following the trend. They are not the customer they want to buy, just follow the brand name, like not following for Marc Jacob or not following for Louis Vuitton. They want to be different, and that has been a niche for us because we provide things that it's very unique, that is not something you can see out on the market. So that has been a very
Strong side.
a strength for us.
So do you have any inspiration for the next season you would like to work on?
I'm still working on it right now. Start gathering.
Everybody
all
asks
the-
that question usually.
Yeah, start gathering all the information. I feel like for this year, for the next season, I want to get more Indian-inspired fabric or embroidery into the collection, and then start working on that.
So do you make trips to India, or do you just go to Jackson Heights?
Well, I've been to India a couple of times through my previous work, so I kind of get an idea how's the city like and what's the vibe there, and then hopefully this year I will be able to go visit the city again to do more sourcing.
Cool. So can you tell us if your Asian background has influenced your design, or if you have any other goals or anything that can be used with your future design?
Well, I feel being an Asian, I've been in New York for 12 years, so I have to say that I'm pretty much blend into this city already. And then I just feel like maybe because of my background, because all my family background is in fashion, so that's really built me to have that eyes and having that interest in the industry. So that I would say that probably is my motivation and incentive to keep me moving in like doing design here. So.
Okay. So besides bags, are you looking to launch any other accessories, any different product?
Besides working for Tusk, I'm also trying to get into fine jewelry as well.
Wow.
So that will be aside from Tusk, that will be my future personal goal. I try to get into that field.
Wonderful. So can you please tell people your website and how can people find you guys?
Well, the website is still my personal website is still under construction, and right now I don't have my own line yet, but right now for Tusk you can buy it at department stores or come into a retail to shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Also the
And
Tusk
Tusk.com.
website, right?
Yes.
So people can find you guys also on Facebook, right? And
Yes.
Twitter.
Facebook
And Twitter.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you.